figured the timer's working. It wasn't working when it was loading, so I was like, oh god, I hear myself. No! The absolute nightmare when you're forced to hear your own voice. I figured, this scream from the Chibi debut, the Gacha UI, was why is Pepe on my face? I thought that this UI was so cute that we had to bring it back. We had to bring it back. It's so cute. Also, thank you so much, TGM, for the Akasupa new outfit hype. Indeed. Do you guys know, other than my chibi, I mean, it's not a full, it's kind of a full outfit, but it's not a full outfit. It's not, how do I word this? It's not a new model, but it's a new outfit. There's like new clothes and a new hairstyle, but the new hairstyle is kind of like pixel surgery rather than a new hairstyle. It's complicated. It's like the entire thing was my existing model, but with some entirely new drawn and rigged modifications, so that it's not a new model, but it's a new outfit. Which I know for VTubers usually means a new model, but it's like, somewhere in the middle. But it's my first, like, non-chibi, full outfit that wasn't just an edit that I made myself. I think, quite literally, since maybe 2021. It's been a long time coming. I actually didn't think I was gonna get any new outfits like in 2D ever. And then one of my underlings brought up an idea, and we were gonna make it really simple, just like a really simple thing, but it kind of spun out of hand a little bit because, you know, cute was the vision. And we weren't gonna slack on the cute, so what was supposed to be like, you know, maybe a simple recolor ended up just being a whole new outfit. I'm not complaining. I'm very happy with it. It has my dream toggle. The TWINTAILS will finally be real. That's what matters more than anything. My dream. I just want TWINTAILS. I probably won't be able to use them too often though, because they're massive and it's hard to play games with them both on the screen. But they're very cute. I really wanted to do like a JRPG music concert or something. I hope you guys like a lot of yap, because today we're gonna do a lot of hanging out. It's probably not gonna be a long debut compared to my usual. I'm still getting over the sickness, so my limits, I don't want to push them. I still have to be really careful. This is my first day without medication, guys. Well, that's a lie. I'm still on the steroids. I just don't have antibiotics anymore. I still have to take NSAIDs and then everything else, and it's like, I'm not gonna push myself when the doctor took one look at me and was like, bro, do nothing. It's like, I can't. So yeah, I don't have a lot prepared for today. I apologize. My regulars, you guys know how sick I've been, so doctor put me on roids, yeah, the nasal ones. They open up your sinuses real good. They really open them up. I think I'm not sure. They've either been giving me insomnia or they've been fixing my eternal exhaustion. I'm not sure which. I woke up like a million times last night feeling so awake. But it wasn't a I can't sleep kind of awake. It was a I'm awake. I feel good. I could run a marathon. And I had no caffeine today. I just have really good energy. And I'm like, what is this? I don't remember the last time I had good energy. There's something really wrong and there's some sort of weird side effect making me feel way too good, or I didn't realize how bad I was and maybe they're working. Hey, I don't really know what the answer is. All I know is I feel very like I want to dance and run. It is Easter weekend. Maybe I have died and risen myself. I don't know. I am feeling powerful. I feel like that's probably what steroids are supposed to do, so my guess is it's the steroids. But I even looked it up. I was like, do steroids give you energy? Do steroids make you really fast? Like nasal ones. I was looking up the exact kind I have. And it was like, no. And I was like, should I be concerned then? But it did say they can just make you feel a lot better if your sinuses have been like that inflamed. Because, you know, inflammation feels bad, man. I guess if you get rid of most of it, it can magically feel better to a degree. I also found out one thing, a bad habit I picked up probably while sick that I'm trying to shake off. I'm not opening my jaw enough. So if you hear me pronounce things really weird, I'm like making an effort to try to open my jaw really wide. Which makes my voice a little bit lower, I noticed, which is interesting. I can maybe use that for some mommy voices. I gotta really drop my jaw, and I gotta not move my jaw with my chin. Bad habits that I know for sure you're not supposed to do. So I have to move my jaw. I have to exaggerate it for now until it becomes a little more natural. Also, I had a couple more supers. Hold on. Temple, thank you for 53 months. Hi, boss. Hi, everyone. Hello. Super Teen, hello. Thank you for 57 months. I like how you just dropped a sunglasses emoji. Requiem, thank you for 38 months. Hello, boss. Hello, employees. Congrats on the new outfit. Thank you. I think when we do chatting more often, we should use this Gacha UI. What do you think? I can literally strike new poses with it all the time, and it'll feel so fresh and amazing every day. I love it. I almost want to make it my loading screen on everything, but I do think for games, it makes a big difference if you have the game up already, retention-wise. Hello, John Neck. Thank you for 38 months. Happy holidays. Bunny Day. I mean, it's a holiday. It counts. Thank you. And Justin Curry, thank you for 36 months. And Icebox, thank you for the 31. I believe in Twintail supremacy. Real. I think everyone should wear Twintails. I don't care if you're a dude or a lady, or if you have long or short hair, or even if you're bald. You can probably get some sort of like glue on Twintails. I just think everyone should wear Twintails. Everyone looks cute with them. The entire world would be a better place if everyone wore Twintails at all times, always. Kind of wild to get a VTuber ad while watching a VTuber. Who was the VTuber ad? It's okay, you can tell me. I don't have a rule against bringing up other VTubers. Just don't bring up, hey, so-and-so's live right now, I'm leaving, bye. Like, I will punch you in the face if you say that, but, I don't mind if you bring up other people. I always like to hear about what others are up to. It's exciting. Can play a mandated hairstyle? Yes. You can't since you've cut your hair, Masandro. That's a lie. I've seen people put like 1 inch of hair into like a tiny twin tail. You can just have most of it down and then have these two really, really tiny twin tails. You can do it, I believe. Unless you have a buzz cut, in which case I still think you can use super glue and buy a wig. But I guess not everyone's brave enough to super glue twin tails to their head. It's okay, I get it. You're just a coward. I just want to say Phoebe is awesome. Phoebe is awesome, real. Phoebe is awesome. I love Phoebe. I followed Phoebe before my debut. Fun fact, if Phoebe didn't exist, I don't know if I would have ever discovered VTubers. I mean, I would have at some point, but I probably wouldn't have discovered them, you know, soon enough to debut as one. I followed Phoebe's VTuber debut because I followed Phoebe as a singer for a long time. And then she had a VTuber debut and I'm like, oh my god, she became anime. Oh my god, she became anime in real time. That's so cool. And then I found out what VTubers were. That's all thanks to Phoebe. Also playing, thank you for 20 months. Pam is live, right? You're gonna leave now. Oh yeah, that's true. Pam is live. I'm gonna leave too. Pam is live. I'm gonna go watch Pam. Bye! And then I was like, oh my god, Pam, thank you for the raid. I've done this joke like 10 times, but I will do it again. I don't even have 1 inch of hair. If you get like a clip or like a bobby pin, I believe you can make some sort of twin tail, I believe. That's fair though, if you work with Gen Alpha kids. Gen Alpha kids are really scary. I have a lot of friends that are teachers. One of them, it was their dream job, and they're still actively trying to get out of the field. Oh god, my ears have the knife thing going on again. I think it's gonna take a while before that calms down, but that's okay. Yeah, I have friends that are teaching, like, elementary school right now, and it's genuinely so bad that they're basically trying to get any other job. And one of them, she's been through other careers. Like, she's a friend, but she's like, do you know what I mean when you have a friend that's kind of like a mentor at a place, but then you leave that place and they're still like friends, but they're like way older than you? She's in her 60s, I think, but she's like really sweet. And she actually went back to school because as an adult, she really wanted to finally pursue her dream of becoming a teacher now that her kids are all grown up. Even if she knew she wouldn't make a lot of money. And she finally got a job teaching elementary school. And yeah. So, did you guys know that some schools in 2026 are not allowed to say no? Like, they're not allowed to say no to students. You can discourage them and try to lead them to do other things, but you're not allowed to say no. Like, she said there's literally kids that climb on the desks, throw things at her, throw things at other students, and she's not allowed to say no. Like, she can give them detention, but they can just decide not to show up. And they're just ruthless, always on their phones, never paying attention. Like, it's worse than you think. I'm not saying this from random internet videos. Like, I've seen random internet videos saying how bad kids these days are. But I'm hearing it from real teachers, like real world experience, talking about how it's just actually hell right now. And it actually breaks my heart for a lot of reasons. Because think about it, these people are going to be our doctors in the future. Our surgeons. Our electricians. Our engineers. And they can't even sit still long enough to learn 2 + 2. I don't like where that's going. And I know that there's always people being like, oh yeah, it was always bad. We just, when we're kids, we don't notice. Kids are always bad. No. I don't remember kids getting up on the desk and throwing things at the teacher, bro. No. Whatever's going on right now, kids are like messed up. Not all of them, obviously. I'm sure there's a lot of very sweet kids. Possibly even whole nice schools or classes, but there's a lot of problems, and I'm hearing it very consistently, that kids are just like fucked. And it's genuinely terrifying. Like, what happened? Because I grew up with the internet and that didn't happen to me. What's different, man? Like, it's really bad. It's really bad. Anyway, thank you for the super. Back from Mario Galaxy movie, it's time for the Pam Galaxy. Yeah! I hope hope the movie was good. How many of you guys have seen it? What did you think? I'm wondering if I'm well enough that if I go with a mask just to be safe, maybe I can see the movie. I don't want to go and make people sick, but like if I try to block the sick from spreading, maybe. Because I don't think I'm contagious after like a month, but I don't know. Requiem, thank you for the super as well. And the teachers look at you driving the bus and say, I could never do what you do. It's that bad, folks. You can confirm. DS, you understand. Like, it's actually that bad. I'm not making it up. I've never witnessed it firsthand, but I've heard that, like, it seems to be kids pre-COVID and kids after COVID. Not even necessarily kids that were, like, kids during COVID. Like, some of them are 5 or 6. They would have been babies, not even relevant. But, like, something happened during that period to how kids are raised. That just is not good, man. Not good. Mario Galaxy movie's kind of mid. Demo, you're the first person I've seen say it's mid. Everyone else either says it's the best movie ever or it's an absolute crime and shouldn't have been made. I don't see a lot of in between. It's gotten awful in the past 3 years. Yeah, it's the past 2 years that I started hearing about it, so I guess you've seen the build up a lot longer. I only started hearing about it from friends and stuff once it started getting really bad, because I don't interact with children. I don't have any reason to interact with children. I don't know any children. I don't have any children. I'm just an anime girl. Like, I'm not even real. So like I don't know how the kids these days. I don't know how they are. On very rare occasion, I may still be mistaken for like a high school kid if that counts, but I other than that, I don't know how the kids are these days. I have been an adult a couple too many years to understand that anymore. My brain's just like, nah, I've gotten too jaded. That's how you know you're an adult. You become really jaded. Your nephew got bored halfway and wanted to leave? Really? Man, that's crazy, because I've heard the movie is one of the most fast-paced movies out there. Maybe he actually has taste and couldn't handle the lack of content. Lack of actual content, all just flashy. You're not giving up on driving bus, you am telling your boss no routes from certain schools? Dang. I guess certain schools must have it worse then. I wonder what it is. Yeah. Bullying in school, that's the thing, yeah. Bullying, in general, I feel like for all ages, bullying has become so bad in the past couple years, and I kind of feel like we're insulated from it a bit in this VTuber sphere over here. You guys might understand what I mean. I think you've seen a lot more of this. I very much am the type of person that lives cringe and free. Not that you could tell, ever. So, I will wear whatever I want. I will do whatever I want. I will say whatever I want. I will enjoy whatever I want and be proud of it. No matter how much other people don't like it. But I feel like more and more people now, especially younger people, like by younger I mean teenagers or younger, will literally rather fake their entire identity or do things they don't like than be caught doing anything cringe. Bro, that's not a way to live. It's really, really not. There's always gonna be someone who thinks whatever you do is cringe. If you're seeking external validation like that, you're only going to be miserable for your entire life. Like, don't do that. Just don't do that to yourself. Hello, Paige Turner. Thank you so much for the Pegasa. How do I pronounce it? I always lurk, but I never catch you saying your name. And I always say it wrong. I like to lurk though, but I never caught you saying your name and I don't know how to say it. You're great though. You're great though. Pegasus Turner. That's easy, so I'm just gonna go with for the turn it right page like a books page. Wait, so you're telling me I got it right all the time? I think I might have just heard one, and then I was like, wait a second, and I just got confused. I guess I never got it wrong then. Okay. Cool. I'm really good at social interaction. Thank you for the read. I appreciate it. Make sure to save me some cultured books in the library. I want to read them. Yeah, well, I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh yeah, cringe and being free. Yeah. What I was saying anyway is that I really don't like this trend that we're going back to, like, bullying is cool, and if you're cringe, you deserve to be bullied for being a weirdo. I don't like it. I reject it. You guys are welcome here to be as weird as you want, as long as you follow TOS. If you come in chat and, I don't know, say something really weird, like I might have to give you a warning. Like, I don't know. If you come in and you're like, hey Pam, I'm dead serious, can you marry my mom or something? I'm probably gonna be like, no. But if you're just like, hey Pam, I like furries, or I like this anime that's really cringe, you know what? Good for you. I'm proud. Enjoy terrible things. I read a lot of terrible webcomics. I'm especially fond of the reincarnated villainous isekai slop. I don't like watching it, but I like reading it. Because I can just scroll through really fast and look at the pretty art. Yeah. Bullying was never cool. Well, the thing is, it was never cool, but it used to be like the bullies or whatever were seen as the cool kids. Until they were just seen as, like, other types of weirdos. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm tensing my jaw again. I noticed when I tense it, my voice tends to starts to sound like this, like a weird accent that doesn't make sense because I don't have the accent. I gotta open the jaw! I gotta open it! And pronounce things better! That, like, weird accent that started creeping in over time. It's just clenching my jaw. Like, what am I, a footballer or something? Like, what am I doing? I'm gonna clench my jaw and, like, bash my head into you guys, apparently. I'm ready to fight at all times, is apparently what it is. Let me see. Hold on. I have an idea to practice the jaw extension. I don't know how to call it. This might be bad because I've been barely singing, so I need to practice. Massage doesn't work for me. I tend to be a little too strong, and when I try to, like, massage something, I'll leave it bruised because I go too hard. I have to use a massager. If I use my hands, I'm too strong. I'm not good at knowing my own limits, and I'll press it really hard because it feels good, but then it's, like, too hard. Okay. I'm just do it a cappella. Where's the music? Oh, there it is. Hey, I just need to practice opening my jaw. Hold on. Oh wait, I didn't hydrate this whole time. Can't believe I didn't have caffeine. My brain's out the window. Those meds are some strong stuff. Okay. Trying to make sure my larynx is low. Because my ears feel like there's knives in them again, but that's probably still the ear infection. It's probably gonna take quite a bit of time. The pressure's mostly gone, but talking you still get the weird stabbies. For whom weeps the storm, her tears on our skin, the days of our years gone. What? Not breathing enough. Our souls soaked in sin. These memories ache with the weight of tomorrow. It's hard to do that because I'm like focusing less on the notes and the singing and more on like the jaw low enough to hit them real strong. Good enough. I just wanted to practice moving the jaw. Uh-oh. Hello? I don't know if you heard that on your end, but I got a lot of audio mixed up and I got really confused. That was embarrassing. I don't think anyone but me would have noticed. I forgot to ask, is the volume okay? That'll be really embarrassing if you guys could barely hear me over the music the whole time. I'm gonna eat a few bites. Guess what? It's almost time for the outfit reveal, and then we can yap for like an eternity longer. That's crazy. Because I didn't have time to prepare much. I've been too sick. I hope I can sing properly again soon. I miss singing. Why? Do I have... Oh, is there still reverb? I didn't turn it off? Whoops. Thank you, Nicholas. I didn't know. It should be gone now. Anyway. Oh, I just noticed I'm like constantly... I haven't been peaking, have I? The volume's okay? On my end, it looks like I'm peaking. I turned off my limiter. I gotta turn that back on. Now there shouldn't be any peaking. Let me know if I have to turn the volume down, okay? I think it should be good. Right before I do it, reminder! Look at all of this merch on the slideshow. Wow! Did you know that you can still get all that merch? Did you know you can still get all of it right now? That's crazy! And you can use code Obake PAM with the link to even save 6%. You can have my face on your feet. Or you can drink out of a Pam teacup. Or you can wear my clothes with like the Pam hoodie. It's the opposite of the boyfriend shirt. It's a girlfriend hoodie. I just kidnapped everybody. You guys are never allowed to leave. You have to wear it forever. That's how I know you're Pam employees. And if I see anyone wearing it in the wild, I'll know they've escaped. And I'll drag you back to the warehouse basement. You're not leaving. Let me see. Are those grippers? No. They're covered grippers. They're censored by the socks. You buy a sensor, you censor your own grippers. That's the real reason there's Pam socks. It's not because I love feet, it's because I hate them. It's my mission to cover them all up. Anyway, it's time for the outfit reveal. While I swap some stuff over, we're gonna go back to my loading screen for a few minutes. But we'll be right back momentarily. everything broke as soon as I swapped, so I had to fix everything briefly. But it's fixed! It's fixed! Okay, hold on. I'm gonna move chat over a little bit. Actually, maybe it's okay. Yeah. There, now you guys match the cloud a bit better. I have a new chat! Now that Twitch, it's still illegal on Twitch. Oh my god, just stop it! Now that they're not enforcing the, no mixed chat, I decided that I'm gonna mix my chats. Because then we only have one taking space on the screen. If it's a crime, but they're not doing anything about it, I don't care! So, yeah. I decided that if they don't care, I don't care either! Amazing. Yeah, we're chat maxing now. Ignore the fact that my feet keep jumping around. I don't know what's going on there. My model's like going crazy. I have a confession to make. I have to re-optimize it as we go because I did optimize it, but I think I accidentally optimized an older version. and forgot to transfer it over when I got the most recent update, so I need to do that as we go. Yeah. It should. Oh no, it's doing the restream bot. Hold on. I think I can fix that. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get it so that it doesn't send the bot. Otherwise that's going to be the worst looking chat ever. I couldn't test it until I was live, unfortunately. Hold on. Every second message is going to give me the bot. No! Hold on. We can't have this be. This is not allowed. I'm killing the bot. Okay, banned users list. I should be able to do this. Settings. Ignored users. Wait. Restream bot 4225. Is it the same bot on Twitch? It just says restream bot on Twitch, so I'll add both just in case. Okay. Let's see it come back and see if it's not showing bot messages. I think that's a good start. Can you guys spam chat real quick? I need to see if it's working. But to see if it's working, we need a lot of chat messages. It's a little slow to pick up YouTube messages, I think. Or is you... Oh my god. Oh my god. I think YouTube is not working. No! Oh no! This is the problem with not being able to test it unless you're live. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe we bring back the bot and then the YouTube chat is there for now. What can we even do? Hold on. Multi-stream. Is it like connected to YouTube? Maybe it's cap sensitive? Don't give up! Let me try this. Let's try it again. Keep spamming on YouTube! Keep spamming on YouTube. I would put my normal chat, but it's blue. Listen, I set this one up for this, okay? Okay, next time we have to do like a 30-minute random stream to test chat. Oh my god, it's not working. Okay, let's try this. I reset it again. Come on, you can do it, YouTube chat. You can do it, YouTube chat. Oh no. Okay, wait, hold on. I have
sloppy.
What if I free you guys in like an alternative manner? Let me see. There, you guys are in the cloud. You guys are in the cloud. Yeah. Does that work? You're dead. Oh no! Now I just killed you. Okay, I have an idea. It's not the best idea. It's actually the worst idea, but it's an idea. I'm bringing the bot back. The bot will at least show YouTube messages via the bot. This way, you guys can still be green and match the background. It still says your YouTube username. I think that's the best we can get until I troubleshoot this chat a bit more. I did want to recolor it for different streams and make it my new main chat because having everything together is a lot easier, so I'll work on figuring that out. They did have one thing to troubleshoot. They said that would be good for the YouTube speed. I didn't have time to set it up because I found this very last minute. So I'll see if it might make YouTube just actually work if I try that later. But it would take time, so I don't want to do it right now. You know what? I'm going to put the redeems on chat. While I debut, you guys can be forced to do ooh and shit. Anyway, I got some relaxing piano BGM. If it ever gets too tiring, I do have a set of 8 that I bought. It's in the description if you enjoy it and want to check out the music. Don't give up! Don't worry, I'm too stubborn to give up. We all know that by now. Anyway, volume and everything is okay here too. We're all good. I'm gonna have a bite to digest mentally the scuff, and then we can keep going. Joke's on you. Redeems are on chat right now. You guys are only allowed to speak French. Huh, got him. Okay. Maynard can tell that's the one person that knows French, or at least the one word. So, I don't think that. Anyway. No, I see why you guys use the French redeem. It's entertaining. When you're not the one that has to use it. No one predicts the Canadian viewers speaking French. I mean, to be fair, I know at least a number of you speak French. You've told me before that a number of you guys speak French. I speak French, damn it! Anyway. God, now I want to go back to Montreal. I want to go back and just get that coffee. Anyway, you guys like... Oh, you guys have to speak in uwu now before we can continue. These feet are ready to punish you if you do not speak in uwu. So you have to comply. You have to comply. Can you sharpen your crayon? Me steps on your crayon. Destroys it with these shoes. No more crayon. Imagine it's that one yellow color that's discontinued. I just like made it extinct. They actually brought it back. It kind of makes me laugh. Anyway, aren't my shoes really cute? This is a complete coincidence, by the way. I actually have these exact shoes, minus the flower, but I did put on temporary flowers once for like a costume. So when I got this back, I was like, that's crazy. Those are my shoes. I thought it was nuts how that worked out. And yeah. I like the little flowers on them. Have you guys been getting any spring fever? I think I've been getting some spring fever. I'm usually a winter person, but I think it's a combination of like the sick finally maybe clearing up a little bit and just the weather changing. It's like I've been looking outside very longingly, and anytime it's not too cold, I want to go outside, but I don't want to go inside. And I want to clean up the entire warehouse, and I want to like buy new things and fancy things. I want to eat healthy and exercise. I'm just like, who is this person? Thank you, Lizzie. It's like the shoes that have little bows with flowers and said, yeah. Well, yeah. You can tell that it's like, at least the feet so far, you can tell it's a rework of the Queen model, but don't worry. When I say we have new clothes drawn and rigged from scratch, I mean it. There's some entirely new outfit pieces. Like you didn't just see, ignore that. We gotta have a close-up of the shoes because they're actually so cute. Like, look at them! Look at them! This is my favorite type of shoe, except preferably with like stiletto heels added on, but I mean still cute. Anyway, ooh, we have a nice, really, really frilly skirt that is a little bit longer in the back. Interesting. It's kind of very princessy, but like a different type of princessy. More like a spring fairy or something. Also, if you didn't notice, by my legs being extra pale compared to usual, tights. White tights. Peak. I'm actually wearing tights right now. Look at them. My legs are so shiny. I like tights because they make my legs look really, like, good. They make the shape real nice, and they make them shiny, and also they make my blood circulation feel better, so I just like tights because they're comfy. I don't like them on my stomach, though, so the best ones are, like, thigh highs. Have them go up just long enough to make the thigh squish, and then no more tights. That's the best kind. Just like stockings. Just thought I hadn't gone out in the sun. Yeah, it's my post-winter legs. Anyone else feeling the post-winter legs? Oh yeah! Ooh! We got some spring and flowery patterns. Ooh, is that the tips of the twin tails showing through? Maybe. Very, very floofy. I like how my dress has an apron-ish design, so it almost feels like Alice in Wonderland, but springtime. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. It's very floofy. It feels very, like, elegant Lolita. And I love it. Also, I like how the bows still have my game controller motif with the play button because, you know, it wouldn't be me if there wasn't some sort of my element on it somewhere. And we can zoom out a bit so you can see the twin tails a bit easier. It looks very weird with the amount that's cropped off right now. I don't know, I kind of look like a weird dreaded mushroom. Yeah, I gotta keep the branding on my bracelet too. Yeah, it is kind of like watercolor greens and golds. I love the colors. The new outfit, rigging, and art was all done by 3PM Draw, by the way. The one who draws my chibi models, she's the one who drew the new outfit and rigged all the additional stuff. I'll zoom out a bit so you can see. You can see the twin tails a bit easier. They are massive. Like, these are not normal twin tails. These are like Junko Enoshima level twin tails. Junko is my queen. So I am not complaining. I am thriving. If I can be half a Junko Enoshima, then I am winning at life. And look at the bow on my waist as well. It's so cute. You can tell by the top, it's almost more like a tunic rather than an apron. But it's cute! I want to do some sort of like JRPG karaoke when I can sing again properly with this outfit. Because I feel like this would be so perfect for doing a lot of like fantasy games. Like I know my queen outfit is good for a lot of those too. But I feel like, I don't know. It feels very like fairy or Artanelico or like goddessy or something, and I like it. I like how, because there's a lot of gold and the green is a bit more faded, it works for both spring and fall. So I'm just like, holy moly, it just like changed the flowers to like fallen leaves or something. Damn, I got a whole harvest outfit. I like the puffy sleeves too, with the ruffles at the end. They're so cute. It does kind of have Harvest Moon vibes, true. Perhaps a goddess of victory. Ay. I suppose so. Yeah, I love how fluffy it all looks too. We wanted a special outfit for the lucky draw that's in 5 days, by the way, when I'll be picking a bunch of winners from the spring raffle. And we thought it'd be cool to have some sort of Easter outfit because that was so close to Easter. But as I said, it was originally going to be like a really small adjustment, but we went crazy. I'm really happy with it though, because we went crazy. I can do basically a full debut. What do you guys think so far? Isn't it cute? And then you can see the neckline too is really nice. It's all ruffly. It's very almost but not quite Victorian dressy. Remember when I was talking about being really addicted to like reincarnated villainous isekai slop? Yeah, this hits real good. I look like I could be the reincarnated villainess. That time my CEO was reincarnated as the Duke's sister and decided to destroy him and steal his empire. It would be amazing, just saying. In case anyone needs any ideas for a series to write. Use my CEO experience, take over. It's my empire now. Too bright to be a villain? Then you haven't read any villainous otome isekais. Listen, these are the most like neon bright things you've ever seen. And yeah! Hi! I have my eyes! I have green. I changed eye color. I put on the fancy contacts. I feel like it's a very striking shade of emerald green. I love how sparkly the eyes are. I feel feel so bright and happy. I'm even making myself want to go outside. I will subtly brainwash everyone into touching grass. You'll see all the green and all the flowers, and you'll be like, you know what? Maybe outside isn't so bad. Also, I'm just like slowly desensitizing you guys to the outside. Shane, you must thank you so much for the 20. With that outfit, you'd be in the Atelier series. True! It does have very Atelier vibes. Personally, I think the twin tails frame my face really well. What do you guys think? I think I was born to have them personally. As much as I also really like side ponytails, so like I'm not complaining, I love the side ponytail. As soon as I saw the twin tails, I was like, this is what was meant to be. As I said though, they're really big, so I can't really use this while gaming. It'll cover too much of the screen, but it's so cute. It's just like the Miku clips. I just have to detach one side when I want to game. And look at the ear clips. They're hair clips. Look at the hair clips. There's flowers and balls in the hair. Aren't they cute? They're on both sides too, because you have to have all the nice spring accessories. But there's one more. That's not a donkey! Ice fox! Hold on, you made my throat fuck up again. Hold on, I can comment. You're good, don't worry. My congestion sometimes still wins. A lot worse than usual. I'm okay. It's not a donkey! It's Bunny! You made me choke! Ice Fox, you almost killed me! You called me a donkey. You insulted me so bad I almost died. You're gonna take responsibility by now being the company donkey. We're gonna put a cart on your back and you'll be carrying all the deliveries. I guess if I'm donkey, I get the cameo in the best movie though. Have you guys seen my movie? I was in Shrek, and Shrek 2, and Shrek 3, and I don't actually know how many Shreks there are, so... How did you guys like my acting? It was an on-camera job, so it might be a bit different, but I think I did pretty good. Also, Bambi, thank you! That's true. Wait a second. If I'm donkey, I get married to a big dragon woman. That's a little too much dragon, though, for me. Not enough woman. Too much dragon. Let me eat a bit. After how big the twin tails were, you were expecting the ears to be bigger? Nah. Am I Eddie Murphy? Are you saying you've watched me for 5 years and you couldn't tell I was Eddie Murphy? It was right in front of your face this whole time. How could you not recognize me? I'm so hurt. I do have some toggles that I have to reset up because they all disappeared. So hold on. I can get this real fast. I know what to do. Alright. It's like the same expressions. Oh my god, that's crazy. I can make the same faces. But they hit different. And there's a couple extra toggles. They hit different. Look at the heart eyes with all the green. They're so cute! Alright, I just like heart eyes in general. This was a request of mine in general. When they first came out, I was like, can I have heart eyes? And then I had heart eyes. And I was happy. Let me see. And then we have to have the classic. But for some reason, with this outfit, it feels extra sad. Me when I'm called a donkey.
Sloppy.
You guys are sloppy. And we also have... What's the third one, usually? Oh yeah! No, it's this one. Well, the mouth kind of looks like a rabbit like that. Me when people thought the debut was an April Fool's joke. But for once it wasn't. The timing just sucked. If this is an April Fool's joke, it's a very elaborate one. It even got me. Also, thank you so much, Alan Newwood, for this 57 months. That's true, you are sloppy. Sorry, boss. At least your outfit is insanely cute. Thank you. That's okay. I feel like I'm like the sloppiest person ever, actually. So, maybe it's not sloppy though. It's more, I get things done. It's just a matter of not necessarily right away. Back to your monthly D&D. I hope you have fun. Imagine Final Fantasy 14 Pam and that dress. It does kind of look like the it does kind of look like one of the dresses in it. I feel like this would be fun to bring out for like maybe whenever we're in the fairy area in 14 or stuff, or whenever there's a Gridania event. It's very good for Gridania. Oh, and here's the classic, you know. But now it can talk. I missed my smug face. It is back. I'm so happy. Trying to figure out what type of flower. I don't know. I never actually asked. I have no idea. It's very pretty though. I like it. Joshua, thank you so much for the one forever boss. No matter where life takes you, number one favorite boss will always be you. Thank you! Let me see. Can also, Oh, we forgot to actually have a full body look at it. We didn't zoom out. What do you guys think? Seeing the whole thing. It's been a really long time since we got like a proper 2D outfit. What do you think? I know it's like a holiday seasonal outfit more than like everyday type outfit, but we can still use it a lot. Thank you, Aru! I like it. It's nice to have new colors too. For different games, breaking out different colors is really fun. Will I be selling spring vegetables soon? We can't sell spring vegetables. I ate them all. Sorry. Also, you know what I can do? I don't know most of the songs, is all I know. Tiptoe through the tulips. That's all I know. The one line. That's it. I know the song exists. That's it. Yeah. I also have because, you know, in spring it starts getting really sunny. Actually, winter is the most sunny. Everyone underestimates the snow reflecting off, or the sun reflecting off that snow. Burns a hole in your irises, I swear. But yeah, I want to have an actual pair of sunglasses like these. They're like the definition of be cringe, be free. I need a real one. And this one looks really cute with this face. There's an extra sparkle. An extra sparkle. You like my new face? I love the extra sparkle so much. And the yellow, it matches really well with the rest of the outfit too, so I feel like I could even just use this as like a default expression if I wanted to. It makes me happy. Let's see. And also, we can't forget Angie, or I sometimes use as crazy. I like this expression. I never use it for its intended purpose. I use it for just about everything else. But there's a couple more toggles specific to this outfit. Let me see. Wait, I have to grab the other few default ones I forgot first. me when... I was gonna say me when embarrassed about new outfit, but it's more like me when fever. Me when trying not to pass out and die. For the past months. I haven't had a fever, but I felt so feverish. I'm wondering if, like, all my thermometers are broken. I have the blushies. Me when looking at yaoi smut. It's not smut! It's not smut! It's not smut! It's not smut! I promise! It's not smut! It's smut! Well, we'll go back to the expressions in a minute, but I have to before this. It's not smut! It's not smut! But, can I tell you guys about my favorite BL this season? It's really good and really funny, and it might be one of my favorite anime that was ever made. It's one of my favorite manga ever made. I think you can enjoy it even if you're not a BL fan, just because it's that funny. It reminds me a lot of Watamote. It's like absolute disaster watching a train wreck in real time. It's so funny. So there's a new anime this season. I can't show anime screenshots and stuff because for more copyright, anime is a little more strict. But there's an anime. It looks exactly like this but moving. They did such a good job adapting it. It literally, it's so incredible. It's the definition of what 90s and like 90s but modern should be. I've never seen it done better. It's Go For It Nakamura. So he is very hopeless, and he has a crush on that other guy, his classmate. And he has a crush on him, but like he doesn't actually expect to date him or anything. He just wants to make friends with him. But he's so shy and awkward that he constantly is flubbing it. Hello, Astrea. He's so awkward. And he has a pet octopus, which unfortunately a lot of the advertisements, I have to explain, because if you see some of the advertisements for it, you'll see like a lot of tentacle animations like enveloping him, but it's actually a symbolism of his depression and that his pet is comforting him. I'm pretty sure. Because he has a pet octopus. And it's not, there's tentacles in it, but it's not weird and it's not spicy. It's like the most wholesome thing you'll watch in your entire life. It debuted with 2 episodes. I laughed so hard that I cried. It's really funny. And I'm gonna try to grab a couple screenshots. Like, I want to grab a screenshot from one of the videos on Crunchyroll. Oh my god, there's a gift! Hold on, let me check that out first real quick. I can't watch the clip, but it's really funny. I'll try to explain it in a minute if I can remember. It's so cute. Wait, oh, it's not showing up yet. I'll have to keep checking. Sorry that it's coming through slow. I'll check it again soon. Let me check out the clip of him real quick first. So basically he has a pet octopus. He loves octopi. Like, he loves them. But not in a weird way. And, there's this clip. I'll show you. Hey, listen, I swear, it's wholesome. It's wholesome. The clip makes it look worse than it is, I promise. This is the context for what I'm about to show you. The context for the clip, it's a spoiler for like one scene. Crunchyroll did it dirty with clickbaiting the title, okay? So, he was trying to get a cockroach from the classroom and throw it outside, but it went in his clothes. And with like zero hesitation, his crush just like reaches in because he thinks he's freaking out about the cockroach, and he just reaches grabs the cockroach from in his clothes, and poor Nakamura is just standing there like frozen in shock. Because Nakamura, he's like really awkward the whole time, so he's really funny to watch because he fumbles everything. And then the other guy is like happy-go-lucky but really dumb. Like he doesn't understand anything. He is the worst. Like he's the worst at processing anything. And the reason I want to show you guys this is because there's a scene where all the classmates are just watching this happen because it's in the classroom. And I need to show you guys because one classmate in particular made me laugh so hard. So this is all their reactions, right, to the cockroach. And then there's the one girl in the corner. Just watching that happen. And I love the humor in this anime. It's so painful. It's so painful. Even if you don't usually like BL, I recommend giving at least one episode a try. If you hate it, that's fine. It's peak comedy gold. It's one of the funniest things I've ever watched. I love it. It's so good. Why is that one girl smiling? She's just, yeah, she's fujoshiing out. It's so good. Anyway, I have a couple toggles. I got distracted because I thought about Nakamura, and I've been waiting so long until I can actually talk on stream so that I could tell you guys to watch Go For It Nakamura. I promise, it's really funny. Yeah, anyway. It's by Sundae though. I don't remember why, but I know a lot of people, when they looked her up, they were like, oh no, what have I done? What does she do? What is her other work? I think she makes like, I can't remember. I know her stuff is really controversial, but I can't remember why. It's either like really fucked up BL smut, and then there's this one random wholesome thing, or it was something else. I don't remember. I know that this one was like completely different from all the rest of her stuff, though. A lot of people look up her other stuff, and then they were like, "Oh no, what have I done?" Let's see. Me when people just don't get it and won't watch Go For It Nakamura. Me when you guys are the ones missing out. And then I have when I'm really mad. This one is when you watched Nakamura, but you say you didn't like it. How dare you? How dare you not like Go For It Nakamura? That is a crime. Then, what does this one do? Oh. Locks the eyes wide. So I can win staring contests. Let's see. So this one. Oh, shoot. If we want to just have one for, say, gaming stuff. Yippee! In case the TWINTAILS is too weird, or sometime we just want to have the one side because if I'm gaming, you know, they take a lot of space. We can also have the classic side ponytail look. But I also really like the twintails. I've wanted them for so long. They go good with the ears, I think. And I'll show you what I mean. Like, if I was gaming right now, like this amount is like acceptable to cover the stream. But then if I put that's a lot of screen space. You're not seeing much of the game at that point, so some of it's gotta go. That way you can actually see what's happening. But I think we're gonna leave them on. Because for today, they're not blocking anything. We can leave them on as long as we want. And one other toggle. So that it can be extra versatile. You can de-bunny. You can de-bunny the outfit. It does feel kind of empty, but it feels very fantasy without them. It feels very less Alice in Wonderland, I guess, and more like your fantasy isekai or whatever. But right now it's Easter weekend, so I think we have to use the bunny. I think we're like legally obligated to use the bunny this weekend. But this means that we can use it for like a lot of other stuff. Very versatile. You know what? You know what would make it extra versatile? Cause you know what's very versatile, right? I actually don't hate it with this dress. It kind of makes me look like a librarian for like some sort of medieval library. Like that one nerdy character before the internet existed, where I'm just writing my fanfictions on scrolls and shit. Won't kill that. It's Easter weekend for now, though. We need the ears, don't we? I think the ears are very, very important to today's content. Absolutely crucial. Thank you, Server Robbie, for the lemon ring Pam super. I've actually been, since people were saying that, I always wanted to try a lemon meringue or key lime pie. I've never had either of those. I'm all ears now. Yeah, they're massive. It's like I'm trying to hide. But I can't do a very good job of hiding, because you just see these massive ears sticking out. Just imagine seeing this behind a bush. Would you know I was there? Do you think I'd be safe in my hiding spot? Ears are kind of cute. I should do an ears only cam chatting stream. And just look at the ears wiggling. Wee, wee, wee. They're so powerful. I actually have these exact ears IRL, and I'm probably gonna wear them all day tomorrow. I like Easter because it's one of the only times that it's socially acceptable to wear rabbit ears whenever and wherever I want to. I have way too many pairs that I like to alternate around Easter. Exactly, it's just a rabbit. I wasn't hiding there, it's just a rabbit. So it can't possibly be me. Man, I really gotta fix this chat so every message isn't bot. I'm sorry I botched the chat on debut. I shouldn't have tested a new one, live on a debut. Oh, well. Those are good. I'm thirsty. My throat's getting really dry again. It's freaking dry air, man. I have human ears as well. Yeah, because it's a headband. I'm sorry to shock you, but these ears aren't real. I know, it's shocking. They're just a headband. Just a decoration. For the Easter holidays. And then whenever else I feel like whipping the outfit back out. I feel like it'd be nice to play through Dawn Trail. Because there's a lot of green. A lot of green colors. And a lot of the promotional stuff for it. It is an hour and a half though. So I think I need to go take a break. I have to be extra strict with my breaks until my voice heals a bit better. So yeah, I have to run. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll put on my break screen. Ow! Until then, and I'll be back. Yeah, we'll chat for like another hour and a half or so. Ah! Wrong screen! Wrong! There! Is he okay?
Should you choose to accept this mission, you are to start with destroying the Alva particle generator. It is the shortest distance from the Ark itself. Once that is destroyed, we will be able to establish
what was that moaning?
communication with you.
Okay, here we go. What? No hiccups, no hiccups. They're illegal. I'm trying to find a good instrumental. I can't stop hiccuping in the meantime. You think I'll turn cousin? Okay, I found one. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. There's gonna be an interesting take on it with hiccups, but. Don't fuck this up! I don't fucking care that I scored! Let's go! Don't have a second QTE, please. Please don't have a second one. The shirt looks like grandma, but slutty. I don't know how else to say it. Like, if you have a grandma who's really horny, she'd probably wear this shirt. I really... I don't know how else to say it! It has grandma vibes, but then it's like off the shoulder and has like windows. So I don't like it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, which means there was cheating! This is still my lag, no fuck.
It's okay, I can
Yeah! Okay! We summoned Satan and got rid of him. Perfect. Luna, I have one word for you. I have one word for you. I have one word for you. Eat your fucking veggies. Eat your fucking broccoli! Don't make me force feed you that broccoli. I did a whole stream on why everyone has to eat their vegetables and why every vegetable is important. You're not gonna get away with not eating broccoli. Not in my stream. Eat your fucking broccoli. Youths, today something horrible happens, and now you'll be wasting your time in a place like this. Do you have jobs you should be doing, or do lawyers not work like the rest of us? Maybe I should become a lawyer too. Sound like a life easy to me. Just work loafing around all these places. I was young when things were my different. You might do hippie class. What are youths coming to these days who hasn't called in? Let me in, lady. Oh, she really seems to enjoy being in this part. Oh no, here we go! Oh, I failed that part. Unless that was a phase 3, it was different this time. Last time, this straight up railed her. Oh no. Oh no. This time, oh no. No, that's not even fan service. That's straight up porn. Holy shit! Hold on, she said left. Wait, let me try that. So you get different interactions. Never ask how the tail stays in place. Obviously, it's a butt plug. What else would it be?
What game are we playing?
Just rip it out of your enemy and insert it into yourself. Very hygienic.
Stay away from me, vtuber.
I do not wish to self-insert and, like, participate in that. I want to observe! I don't want to, like, live someone else's life. I want to be a peeping Tom in my video games. So, listen, yeah, I want to be in the chair. I never realized that that's, I guess, the best way to put it. If I'm, like, reading comics or playing games, like, I don't want to be in the action. I want to be in the chair. I didn't realize that I'm this type of person. Oh no. It's not NTR though. Not NTR. Listen. It's different. I just want to observe.
My will is yours.
So Barnabas is just willing to sacrifice himself. Why does it have to bring up that clip during a debut and embarrass me like this? Also, I got the gift to load. I'm sorry it didn't load right away, but thank you so much. I have it come through now. Thank you so much. Ice Jazz Wolf for the Metaphor Fantasio. That is one of the games that I've been looking for, actually, at secondhand stores, because now it's old enough that I was like, maybe I can get it cheaper. So I've been keeping an eye out, and now I don't have to look for it anymore. Thank you! Metaphor Fantasio, I know a lot of people have told me it's the greatest game they ever played, so I'm really, really excited I want to try to make, I know I always say it, but I really want to make more time to play more games off stream by myself so I can finish some older RPGs and stuff. I keep debating being like, what if I stream it without talking? But I feel like I could just play it myself at that point. Because it's not really offering you guys anything of value. Unless I type and scream and chat. But like, well, if you're watching in a second window, which a lot of people do, that's not really offering anything. Also, Emily, thank you so much for the read. I hope you had a wonderful stream. What do you think of my bunny outfit? It's not a traditional bunny girl outfit. It's like, it's a cute bunny girl outfit. Like Alice in Wonderland vibes almost. As a big fan of fairy tales and fantasy stuff in general, I'm quite happy with it personally. I like the color scheme too. Oh, I also put the overlays and stuff are all like they're not custom. They're just pre-made. I have the link in the description on YouTube if anyone likes them and wants to find the original. Yeah, you bought the soundtrack and 3 figures. Nice. I keep debating getting the soundtrack too because I've heard it's just that good. I know that one of the people that told me it's one of the games that they like most in their life would told me I would absolutely adore it, and I really trust her to know my tastes. So I gotta get on it. Oh god, Brown does too. Oh no, we're the Brown. I have an actual legitimate question. Should I delete the Brown Dust 2 clips? I feel like Nikkei sometimes toes the line. I'm not sure if Brown Dust 2 might go like a little too far to play during my rotation. I don't know if that's peak or if I'm not playing a spicy game, if that's too jarring to people. Because I don't always play fan service stuff. I don't know if it's peak and I should leave it in or if it's a problem. It's hard for me to tell. That's true. I feel like out of all the games, the suggestion of Atelier kind of fits the most. I also look like I could be a Metaphor Fantasio, though. I do look like I could be right out of Atelier. Atelier is one of those games where, like, I can't really get into them because that type of game, I just don't have the time for that necessarily. But I really love the concept and I love the aesthetic so much. It's like, I'm a big fan of it visually and audio and probably story, but in terms of having the time to play it, it's hard. Yeah. Anna Mazra, thank you so much for the saber. Twin Tail Boss is absolute peak. I know you guys said you're uncomfortable by the clips, so I'll leave them. If I start getting a lot of complaints about them, I might reevaluate down the road. But I'm gonna assume that we're okay for now then. Yeah, RPGs in general are really time consuming. I still need to finish the Great Ace Attorney. And Investigations too. And Ace Attorney is my favorite series of all time. That's how you know, like, it's really that hard for me to make time to play games off stream. It's that hard. If it's just gacha on my phone, it's a little easier because I can do it like in the car or I can do it wherever. But it's really hard to make time to just sit down. I could make time, but the problem is there's so many things I need to do, like taxes and everything, that I feel guilty taking time to play games. I think I'd probably have a much easier time if I got caught up on a lot of other like IRL things that are weighing me down, that I just an endless cycle of God I can never catch up with. Why do chores and life circumstances have to keep piling up? Can't I get them done and they're done? Why do they have to like reset? I finally get them done and then they reset. Why? It's so mean. Reset should be only in video games, not IRL. Unless it's paycheck, then I want to reset. Blame Waluigi? Why Waluigi? What did he do to you? Think of them as dailies for a rep grind. I wonder if I thought of them as dailies, if I could make them more fun. I should make some sort of gacha game where to complete your dailies, you have to do like actual daily chores and check them off. Like obviously people can cheat, but that defeats the point. Complete all your dailies, you get 1 pull at the waifu. That would be kind of genius, actually. Question is, what didn't Waluigi do? I mean, that's kind of fair. I need to sleep. Please sleep. Sleep is important. I've been so weird with sleep lately. I can't fall asleep. It's like it must be the drugs keeping me awake. It must be. Because like I can't fall asleep, and then when I wake up, I'm just like in the middle of the night, and I wake up before my alarm. But it's not like I'm getting 7 hours of sleep and feeling great. It's more like I'm getting like 5, despite lying there for 8. I'm trying. Hopefully when I'm done them, it'll stop a little maybe. Oh my god, thank you! Making it a game does sound fun. I keep getting ads for like a game that does that, but it's not a game. What kind of is it? It's like a Tamagotchi type game. I've never actually tried it, but I keep getting ads for it. But I'd rather have Gacha. Gacha daily. Some people only sleep for 4 hours at a time, but do 2 different times a day. I used to want to try that. I decided not to at some point, but I thought it might work better for my schedule. Until eventually I was just like, nah. Did I pick all the new colors? No. I actually didn't pick anything. At all. I didn't even think about it. I just, the timing was Easter, so it's like, make something for Easter. And I was like, if at all possible, please include the TWINTAILS. And, this was the result. I'm very happy with it. I didn't need any input. As soon as I saw the draft, I was like, perfection. Like, do you need any changes? No. Please do not change anything. It's too good. 3 PM Draw did amazing. The colors are so lovely. I feel like she has a really good sense for color. Yeah. I did want to give you guys, for those of you who missed it, look over here. I did have an update a couple days ago, but I think there's probably a lot more people here right now. I don't know the number, don't tell me. Than during a regular stream maybe, so I wanted to say it again. I did end up buying something that'll be really nice in future streams. So I did end up buying on a loan that I might regret later. We'll deal with that later. I bought studio bricks. So what that is, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm hoping it'll prevent me from getting more sick in the future. It's like this thing. It's like an actual professional quality voice acting at home studio instead of the box that I made that has no ventilation and is very dry and has lots of dust. I'm allergic to dust. And no temperature control, so it gets up to really hot and gets down to almost no humidity. And my doctor was like, yeah, you might be killing yourself with that. And I was like, ooh. So that and a thing where I was told, like, hey, you kind of have to fix a quality issue that I can't fix, kind of pushed me over the edge into getting this. So, we can do Nikkei voice acting streams on actual vocal booths that, like, probably at least one of the voice actors in Nikkei has recorded the game in. And because I can have the arm on a mic and I can stand up, I can use my Neumann. So I can use the microphone the studio probably uses. I won't have any of their editing or anything, of course, but still. That's like as close as we can get to having the same quality. Does it come with AC? No. But it does come with ventilation. So it has a fan inside that takes all the inside air and blows it out. And takes new air in. And the rest of the warehouse has air conditioning. So it won't be perfect. But because I take breaks every half an hour anyway, I think it'll be fine. So, it was a great call. Well, let's hope so. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna be blunt. I'm not gonna do a donathon or a subathon or anything for this. Let me be very clear. I don't want people to feel responsible when I talk about how much this cost. This was my decision. I will figure it out. Ideally, I can get some good voice acting work with this. Ideally, there's no guarantee. And I can use that to pay it off over time. I did take a business loan, but to put it in perspective, after taxes and shipping and other accessories, I need... It's gonna be somewhere between $15,000 and $20,000. So I am very scared but excited. There's a reason I hesitated so long getting something like this. I have wanted something like this for over a decade. I thought it would never happen. And I thought if I've been streaming for 5 years and it can give me ventilation and stuff to improve my health, and it can give me the audio quality to potentially compete with the LA market despite not living in LA and, like, you know, try for the big games. Maybe we can see me in something someday. I think it was a calculated risk. I understand it might blow up in my face, but I'm not gonna do a donathon to pay it off or anything. Worst case scenario, I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there, but I want to make it very clear when I talk about it. It's not something that I want to push off. I understand when this happens, but I don't want to be the kind of creator that pushes off an expense that benefits me onto you guys and be like, guys, I really want this. Can you help me? I don't want to do that. I understand why indie, especially, creators do that. I get it. Because if you want to have a new model or whatever, sometimes people can't make it happen on their own. But this is something that benefits me a lot and doesn't really change the streams too much. So it's very much, I will figure it out. I'm not gonna do anything like that. If I ever had to do anything like that, it would probably be like, hey guys, I'm actually dying. I need surgery now or something. But if I have literally no choice and it's life or death, well then maybe I'll do what I have to. But I don't want to put my I mean, it could be a really responsible choice. We'll see how time plays out, but I decided I think it's the responsible choice. I could be wrong. I don't want to put off potentially irresponsible choices on you guys. That's not fair. Even if it means I don't get, like, the fanciest concerts or the models as often as everyone else. If I can do it on my own, I feel like you guys would rather have me around and enjoy it at your own pace, at your own comfort. And like, people can contribute or not contribute however much they want, instead of just like, oh guys, my channel will literally die without this thing. I understand people. As I said, I get it. So I'm not sending judgment to anyone who does that, but I don't want to do that, if it makes sense. I just don't really like it. As a viewer, it doesn't make me feel too great. So I don't want to do that to you guys. Yeah. If it has the side effect of helping me not be sick all the time, I mean, I don't know. It might do nothing. It's not gonna help the other sick though. The only thing it might help with the other sick is that, because it's a little cooler, I can maybe stream in a blanket burrito when I'm at my worst. Which some days might mean the difference between streaming or not if I'm feeling that bad, but yeah. ASMR will sound quiet, amazing in a quiet recording booth. I hate ASMR. I'm gonna be honest, that would probably be my first go-to. If I'm not, like, making enough money to pay off this thing. Rather than asking for donos, my first line of panic would probably be like, hey guys, I'm opening a second channel. It's only ASMR. Because I know that ASMR gets big views, so I get the big ad revenue. And then I also know that I'd get the memberships on the second channel, which is, I don't really like doing that, but if I had to, at least you're getting something out of it, if that makes sense. But I don't want to do that unless I have no choice. But like, if I'm getting slammed in like a year, if they're like, hey, you're not paying off this, and nothing came out of it, I might have to think of some options. I don't think, unless I can, you know, fix some stuff, I don't think CEO is well enough to pick up a additional big job. But maybe I can take some sort of commission or something, learn 3D modeling, I don't know. Something I can do from bed. Yeah, I'm not an ASMR enjoyer either. Makes my ears scream and makes me want to punch something. Remember ASMR script writing screens? Well, I hate ASMR, so I mean, if I end up selling it out and having to make it to pay off this thing, I'll at least give you guys the input. If I don't want to make it anyway, you guys at least can choose what it gets to be. So yeah, if you in the future ever see me being like, hey guys, I've decided to try ASMR, just know that yes, I am selling out. And it's because of this bitch. Ideally, that never happens. I'm gonna avoid that as long as possible. But if you ever see it and find it suspicious, I'm just confirming it is suspicious. But I don't half-ass things either. I'd still give it my all and do my best. Hold on. Oh. Oh my god, I want to eat! My mouth is going to the side! That's so cute! Wait. If it's tracking that... Does that mean I chew with my mouth to the side? There's no way. It's got to be a tracking mistake due to the low lighting in here. Fancy box will also have better lighting. And I can put my phone on my desk to track instead of way up above me facing down. So I think we'll have way better tracking as well once the fancy box arrives. Do you guys want to see the inside of it? Do you guys want to see a tour? It's a bit of an older version though, but basically the same thing. I think I showed it on stream before, but we can see it again. Faye Mata did a video showing like the inside. But of course now I can't find it. Okay, found it. This is from her YouTube channel. Hold on. I'm gonna keep my music on because it's. Oh, actually, she probably has her own music. Hold on. Give me a sec. Oh, I have to set up a new thing. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So this is her tour of it. Oh god, the music was doubled this whole time. Oh shit. No! Oh wait. Okay, no, it's mostly shorts. Okay.
I'm going to give you a tour of my home studio.
So this is basically the same thing I bought, kind of. The subtitles are cut off, but don't worry, the rest of it's not.
This is Porygon Q. It's a Studio Bricks 1+ booth.
So that's what I'll be
side
able to
is
stream
this,
inside in the future.
Laptop on this computer.
But I got
this is actually an old PC.
wait, which one is this? Is this
outside? Sorry, it's a Studio Bricks 1+ booth.
okay? So OnePlus, that's the exact same one I got. But I'll be putting my desk inside it, so I won't be using the built-in desk that she has. I'll be using my regular desk, but the monitors won't be on it anymore.
Laptop on this computer. This is actually an old PC that I built like a long time ago, and it doesn't work. You'd think that is the computer, but it is not.
Yeah, the PC's outside.
Pro on top
Same with my current setup. I would die if it was in here.
Inside. And then everything goes through that little hole in the wall and then out the other side. So here I am. I am inside my studio. And this is where I record stuff.
How much did that Jewel sent me back? It's on a loan with low interest, so hopefully
So
not too
here
bad.
I have an iPad set up so that I can see scripts, or I could use it as a second monitor.
I don't
or
expect to
can
pay it
use
off
Google.
quickly.
See, it looks like this.
As long as I can scrape by.
Write stuff on it. I'm gonna turn up the lights actually, because this is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Then I get a sick frosty blue lighting, and people see me through my webcam that I have up there. It's pretty simple. Yeah. Here's my microphone.
Isn't it nice?
Sennheiser MKH416 and a Neumann U87.
Wish I had a
My
U87.
interface is the RME Babyface Pro FS. A nice squishy pad to stand on. You can use any headphones, to be honest, but
I should get
I don't mind
new headphones
spending
as
on
well.
aesthetics because
That's a lot bigger than you thought. I have the
like them,
measurements.
or,
I can show you guys the
when
measurements
you
in
feel
a bit.
cool, you feel happy.
And
when
it's
you're
bigger than my
happy,
current
you
box. It's
radiating
definitely bigger.
confidence, and I think you can hear that in performance. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind spending on shiny extra stuff like this.
So
or this
real though. If you
keyboard.
feel happy, you
It's
do
just
better.
ridiculous. or these like swag lights. Look, I can change the color. Go pink.
I gotta try to add lights like that too. I want fancy lights.
Oh, I can actually make it change colors. Like it can cycle through.
I bought a TARDIS. I mean, it kind of feels like one.
How much was that? You can't ask that.
I want to put the Edgeworth curtain on the door outside, so every time I go in, it just looks like I'm walking
happy,
into
though.
Edgeworth's bosom.
I'm happy. Okay, so it is hot as balls. So, my AC is blasting right now. But, this is what it sounds like when I close the door. Okay, and then if I do this, it makes it airtight. now you might only hear my AC in here. It's sound isolating.
Mhm.
So you might already hear a big difference in sound. When I get super serious, I turn that off.
I'm gonna
I
leave
turn it
the
off completely
I'm
and I
gonna leave the
sweat in here.
ventilation on the whole
Before I
time. If you
know-
guys hear it,
before
I don't care.
have
I'd
a
rather not
session, I
die.
blast that so that it's just a good temperature in here. So now it is very quiet.
Mhm.
There might still be some noise from the outside, but it's like barely there. And if I feel like, if I ever feel like I need more soundproofing, I put up this furry thing. Like I will literally just.
I got a special cover that came with it for the door.
I would cover up the door like this. And then I'll just have a big floof on the side while I'm recording.
Mhm.
Working from home isn't so bad. I don't mind it.
I would love to be able to
I
do
don't
voice
normally,
acting from home.
You know, look like this when I record. I just know that I was going to make a video today, and I'm streaming later, so I could walk in here in my pajamas, and that would be fine. So that's pretty cool about working from home. Yep.
Mhm. Me in the future, doing concerts
Okay, I
in
scrambled
my
everything together within a
fancy
month.
booth in my
But
pajamas.
the thing is, people don't need to go all out for a home setup. You can make like a simple sound
That's the
isolated
thing,
space
I've
with
been
PVC pipes.
kind of making do as long as I can, I think, with something that is DIY. So in terms of quality,
Built into like a cube.
you see
and
what
throw
she's
thick
doing here?
blankets
It's
over
not what
it.
I have. There's no PVC pipes, but
Actually,
it's kind of like
Bradley
the
Baker
equivalent
has a pretty good guide
audio-wise.
on his website. I want to be a voiceactor.com.
And,
so yeah, if you're
uh,
trying to do VO from home, I hope this doesn't discourage you.
great.
Especially if you're just starting out.
But I'm at the
There are a lot
point
of
where
actors I
I'd
know who've
rather
been
just
working from
not.
home for years out of their closets. And I mean,
And
like,
I've also
I
been
used to,
told
too.
it's not good enough, and that was very discouraging. So I know for
I
a
have
fact
light
there's
on
one
my
very
face
big
when I'm-
opportunity
when
that
I'm
it
talking to
cost me, and I
people
needed
on,
to fix that.
on the webcam or whatever. Got it. Great.
Mhm. But I think it's like the riskiest move I ever made in my entire life.
Hello.
Buying
How's it
this,
going,
so
guys?
it's very
It
scary.
goes. I'm doing well.
I've never spent that much money on something that might not pay off. And I get it that businesses come with risk, so it's important, but it's so scary. I didn't grow up in a position of like having throwaway money to try things. It's very much a I can manage to get by, but barely. So this is very frightening. But sometimes you gotta. So
Okay.
we'll see where it goes, I guess.
That's it. Here's my
Mhm.
YouTube. Here's my Twitter. Here's my Instagram.
How do
Bing,
I?
la, da, da, da,
Oh,
da,
there.
da,
Okay.
da.
I couldn't find it. Anyway. Yeah. I had to bring it right back. Since the music's been double, maybe I should turn it up. Oh, I was too up. Maybe if it's just one, this is a good volume. Thank you, Keldon. It's good you're able to take these kind of risks early in life, relatively. I mean, I don't think age necessarily has much to do with anything. Because the other thing is, you can end up getting very lucky and getting rich, or getting very unlucky and losing everything at any point in your life. The other thing is, I don't remember. It's scary, but I don't know if I regret it, to be honest, but I think I'm using the wrong version of this model. I think there's one thing that was fixed. Oh my god. Well, it's small detail that I don't think anyone but me will notice, so I'll have to fix it after the stream and swap the files. That's really embarrassing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think anyone will notice, so it's fine. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Anyway. How long have I been using the wrong one? For like 2 hours? I could fix it now, but I'd have to re-optimize everything. It would take quite a while. I don't know if it's really worth it. For the sake of you guys, if nothing else. It's such a small difference, I don't think any of you guys would notice unless I pointed it out anyway. This is probably fine. I'm just like nervous eating right now. Maybe I really am a rabbit. Surprise us at tomorrow's stream? What stream? It's Easter! I'm gonna be staying in my pajamas, staying in bed, and then having turkey. I'm not streaming. I might stream on Monday, though, or I might stream on Tuesday. I haven't decided yet. Don't know. The other thing, too, about the fancy box is that because it's bigger, I can probably make room for a better chair. And I'm thinking if I had a better chair, I can get, like, one with a back. I'll have the space for one with a back. Better posture might also help me not get sick because if you have bad posture, you're using your voice wrong. And sometimes I get really lazy. I'm getting turkey, yeah. So, yeah. I also just don't stream on Sundays, so it's not unexpected. A chair with an actual back, yeah. I'm eyeing the kids' office chairs at IKEA. The kids' ones are like a bit too small, but the problem is, the adult ones are like just the right height that I can't have my back touching the back and my feet on the floor at the same time. It's like I have to pick one. And I don't want to pick one. I want both of those things as an option. I'll probably just put my feet on the chair anyway, but I should beat that habit. Yeah. The desk I have is an IKEA desk too, so the reason I want an IKEA chair, if they let me, I can literally just carry the chair over to the desk I have and try different ones and see what works nicely with the height so that I'm confident that what I'm getting is like ergonomic. I can even take a keyboard with me probably and test it out. So that way I think is going to be the most comfortable. The problem is I can't use a footrest because it's not that big of a difference. It's like my feet are just barely not on the floor or like the toes are touching, but the rest isn't. So it's like, it's just enough that I can't fix it in any way. So I kind of need a smaller chair. I could add a footrest or a pillow, but then they're just making me more uncomfortable. I've tried and it feels worse, man. Yeah. Hydrate. I have not been hydrating today. Ramp-like things. I also don't really want anything on the ground though, because sometimes I want to be able to stand and work, and then I'm gonna run it over with the chair. Forget it exists, knock it over, get cranky. Probably easier to just have a smaller chair if I can find something that works. But it actually, I remember you guys saying it'll take a while to set up the thing, but not really. You guys want to see a video putting it together? I am gonna have to get help. Like, I can't do it on my own. But this is, hold on, this is how it goes together, so you can see what I mean. It's not that bad. Okay. I'll just mute it. You can have my music. This is from the actual company's website. I've heard it's a little bit harder than they like to say necessarily, but you can see how it comes apart. It's kind of unique. It's like Lego pieces. So, is it iMovie GarageBand music? I don't think so. Unless you mean the one that was in this video. I bought it from Booth. The person said they were improvising on piano, unless they lied. So it comes in a bunch of smaller pieces that you don't actually need a lot of tools to put together. Parts of it are probably going to be a little more complicated than others, though. But yeah, it's not like hammer and nails or screws and screwdriver or anything. I think just an Allen wrench. And a lot of the pieces are a lot smaller than you would think. But the part that I've heard is a nightmare is the door. Apparently it's like a 300-pound door. Because it's thick, like soundproof glass. So that's going to be a bit of a nightmare to deal with. But the rest of it, I don't think will be too bad. It's gonna be taller than me though. Like even if I was strong enough, I couldn't do it on my own. But that's part of the reason I chose this one versus any other brands or anything. Just being able to take it apart and put it together. I hesitate to say so easily, but like if and when you need to, it's a pretty big deal. And the fact that it also comes with all the audio treatment for the inside, like I don't have to buy foam or anything for the inside. It comes with everything ready. So I don't have to worry about buying basically anything. Yeah, it's modular. That was the point. They wanted to make one because, you know, people move. And it was designed for people that live in apartments or move a lot and stuff. So they wanted to make something that's a little more flexible and works for anyone. Yeah, it won't be an all day long kind of setup. It won't be easy though. But it should be pretty quick when it arrives. I think getting my PC in there and everything though, and making sure I'm comfortably situated and the monitors are well mounted and stuff, that'll probably take a lot more time. Ooh, the door. I don't know how they have just him managing the door here, because everyone else, like I've even seen reviews where someone was like, I'm a bodybuilder, I could not lift the door, although I guess this guy didn't either. He just flopped it on the ground. It's kind of a miracle it didn't crush him. Yeah, it's a bunch of tiny pieces. But somehow the soundproofing is pretty good despite that. How heavy is it? 1,155 pounds? I'm actually not sure if I can use it in the area I want. I might have to put it somewhere else. Because I don't want to risk it like crashing through a floor. But yeah, it's 1,155 pounds. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna tell you guys the measurements for it. Hold on. One sec. So it's 168 by 106 by 226 centimeters. Or 5.5 by 3.5 by 7.4 feet. So that's already big enough I could lie down in one direction. That's crazy. So that's yeah. There is a smaller one I could have got that was cheaper, but I had 1 foot less space. And I decided that at the end of the day, for my own safety, I think having the extra foot of space where I spend so much time in there is probably good. If nothing else, just to make me feel less crammed in mentally. I don't mind small spaces. Do anyone interrupt? No! Unfortunately, I don't. Because of space in the warehouse, I did have to... Mine's technically a different size. I did have to get a few customizations. So, I don't know how long mine will take because of that. But I do know that I've secured it, and it's impossible for me to back out now. So, yeah, I guess we'll see where that goes then. I'm understandably very nervous. But hopefully it'll be a good thing. I wonder if it's even big enough I could try to like learn guitar. I don't know if my wrist can handle learning guitar anyway, but I've always wanted to try. Because a lot of people in Pam family play guitar. And I always kind of wanted to, but it intimidates me. I say yum, but this drink is shit. But it's warm and comfy. It's just cold medicine. Cold medicine tea. Yum, yum, yum. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Always like menu. Wait a second! I don't remember how to play, so this might be really bad. But this outfit is so cute! Hold on! Hold on. I thought I had something, do I not? I typed it as uke, or like okay. So I couldn't find it. I was searching UKU. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Give me a sec! lag! This is going to be a disaster. Ooh. Oh, that is not good. Oh my god, that one is in key. It's right for some reason. Okay. A disclaimer. I don't remember how to play. I did originally want to do a concert today with this, but I'm not well enough, but maybe I can try one song. Okay. 1 second. Oh, no. My microphone is trying to update. Okay, I'll try it now properly. Ah! Thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, I almost missed that. Thank you, Stephanie, for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. Hold on. There you go. Okay. This is going to be a disaster. I can't sing properly because I'm sick. And I can't play because I don't have calluses anymore. That's okay, we'll make myself bleed for one song, it's fine. Probably. Okay. 乗せてゆくよラララララ口ずさむ唇を染めてゆく君と見つけた幸せ花のように忘れていた窓を開けて走り出せ恋の歌青空に託している手をかざしてもう一度忘れないよ忘れないよすぐそばに君がいるいつの日も星空に輝いてる涙揺れる明日もたった一つの言葉この胸に抱きしめて君のため僕は今春風に吹かれてる日の当たる坂道を自転車で駆け上る君と誓った約束乗せてゆくよラララララ口ずさむ唇を染めてゆく君と出会えた幸せ祈るように日の当たる坂道を自転車で駆け上る君と誓った約束乗せてゆくよラララララ口ずさむ唇を染めてゆく君と出会えた幸せ祈るように君と出会えた幸せ祈るようにAn attempt was made. I'm just like, I have a weird feeling that one song might use the same chords. I might. What is this one? I think I can do most of this. I wonder if any of you guys can guess what this is. I wonder if you guys can guess. This is gonna be bad, but what is this one? Okay, oh, that hurts. Ah! It's not B. What's B? Oh, shit, that one's... This is not what I thought it was. Oh, well. Okay, let me... Maybe I can't do this! Never mind. I was trying to play Smile Bomb from Yu Yu Hakusho. Not that anyone can tell. think what would have the same chords, like nothing. I don't know a lot of chords. What is this one? I think this one, yeah, this one uses the same ones. I don't think anyone will know this one but me though, but that's okay. It's a song from only the Japanese version of Kiki's Delivery Service, which is why it's not quite as well known. Original Dengon. Paladin, thank you so much for the super! My main thing with ukulele is I find stretching my fingers like that hurts like hell, and I don't know how. I know guitar hurts until it doesn't, so I'm like, how do you make it not hurt? That's like what I need to know, man. Hold on, I wonder. Oh shoot, I typed Kaze ni Naru. I thought I found a song that was in the same key and I didn't search the right song. I wonder if another song I can play. I can't read the way they wrote it out. Oh, nope, I don't know any of these ones. I'm trying to think what song would sound nice on it. And I was like, Tami no Tochu, but I can't play any of that. I don't know if there's anything else I could even play right now. Wait, I wonder. I have an idea. Thank you so much, C14, for the 5 hostages! I'm trying to think, what's the name of the song? I don't know the exact one. The one's like da 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 da. I know there's other versions of it. About this one. Oh, that looks too hard. Never mind. I thought it'd be cool because there's one part that's simple. It's like da 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 da. Maybe it was Hold on. What am I doing? Why am I even looking through this? Sango's theme might have that section. Pew, pew, pew. I'm just not very good, unfortunately. I don't know that many. Unless this one is. Ooh. One of them I don't know. Can I learn that one? Oh god, it's a hard one. Wait. We ball. Fuck it. This might be really bad. Holy moly! What happened on the Twitch side? TGM, thank you so much for the 5 hostages on Twitch. I really appreciate it. Alright. This may not work, but I will try once the... Wait! I wonder... Okay. Hold on. Can I try once without singing to see? This is the third one, okay. Whoa. That doesn't sound quite right. Ooh, it wants me to use my third finger for that. I think I'll die. Why does this sound so wrong? Are you sure? What if I skip that like one? We're just gonna do that one chord wrong. Fuck it. Okay. This might go really bad. Never mind, I can do it. It's too hard. I'm dying. I can do it. All these chords, I don't know. If I could get this one F sharp in, hold on. Yeah. Okay. What's the? Oh wait. Oh. Running in this crowd, I'm in a faceless town. I need to feel the touch, feel the touch of a friend in the countryside. I wander far and wide, the isolation gets me again. I don't know where to go. When I feel like crying, oh my, it's time to open myself, do something new. I wanna stop and grow up a bit. Then suddenly my power and confidence are swelling up, magically erupt. And it's all because the kindness that I feel from people I don't even know. Yeah, like the people watching me right now who are probably thinking I'm out of my fucking mind. Ah! There's one other song I can try. I think I remember parts of this one. I think. その船を漕いでけ Wait, what's the B minor? Oh my god. Maybe I should stop trying. Comment is already with the super. Excuse me, boss. Where are the rules regarding theft? I think a super cute CEO might have stolen my heart. You should probably fear for your life then. You should probably fear for your life if your CEO is collecting your organs. Yeah. That sounds like an organ trafficking ring. I'd probably get out of there. 喜ぶものにお前のルを任せるなその船は今どこにふらふらと浮かふらふらとふらふらと浮かんでいるのかその船はまどこでボロボロで進んでいるのか流されまいと逆らいながら船は痛み船は痛みすべての水分が押せ離して逃げ去ってもその船を漕いでいけお前の手で漕いでいけお前から消えて喜ぶものにお前の分を任せるなWe're not gonna get that. So that's good enough. Ow. I think that's it. It is a nice bright outfit. Thank you, K-Subs. I'm really happy with how bright it is. It's so bright and sparkly. It's from drama, actually. If you're a fan of Yakuza Like a Dragon, you might actually like that live action drama. It's very old and it aged very poorly, just like everything that I keep rewatching, and I'm like, oh no. Hold on. I'll get it. I'll describe it. Us, my hero. And it's, oh god, my internet. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna set up another stream right now, anticipating that we're gonna lose connection. I want to play more Nikkei in an hour. I'm gonna have a temporary waiting room, but I'll set it up to raid, so if we lose the stream, it's just gonna go in there. I'll make a thumbnail later. I just want to have the waiting room up so I can have it rated. We're gonna cap that to 3 hours too, though, because I have to be really careful right now. I don't want to push my voice too hard, or I'll be in trouble. So yeah. But I'll set up that raid. So just in case we lose connection, YouTube will be set up to go over there. Because I don't fully trust that we'll regain connection fully, you know? What do you think for playing the Nikkei spring event? I guess maybe we should bring in the student outfit for that one. It's a little more thematic color-wise, but I might try to set up... Actually, I could probably use this overlay for it. Maybe we should use the new outfit again real quick. I mean, we only got to use it once. So, let me see, hold on. Redirect. cool. It'll raid into that if we die. I want to play more Nikkei in a bit because the Nikkei event is going soon and I want to clear as much of the VN as I can. So yeah. Anyway, this is about a Yakuza leader who is 29 years old, but he's really stupid. So in order to take over his family's business, he has to go back to high school at 29 years old. But he has to pretend to be a high school student and pretend not to be a Yakuza. And he's really bad at both of those things. But like, it would get insta-cancelled if it was aired today because there's this really weird love triangle with him and one of his classmates and his teacher, and it's so awkward. But it's a really fun show though. Yeah, he's really, really dumb. I haven't seen Billy Madison, but you guys keep saying that every time I bring it up. I really have to watch that at some point. But yeah, it was really funny. I watched it a couple times, actually, and I laughed so hard, but I was really young when I watched it. It's like, I don't know how many of you guys watched Hanakimi, the anime, but when I was watching Hanakimi, I read it when I was younger, and I watched both versions of the drama. And when I was watching the anime now, all I could think of is how is this not being canceled all over Twitter right now? Like, oh my god. It's one of those things where it originally came out in the 90s, right? I don't know when I found it, but I was old when I found it even, but I enjoyed it. But I was also younger, so I didn't like think some of the stuff. For the plot, so the main character is a girl who gets a crush on an American girl who has a crush on a Japanese high jumper. So she goes to Japan by herself, transfers into his school, but it's an all-boys school. So she pretends to be a boy, and then she ends up being his roommate. Which brings another whole meaning to history. Would say they were roommates, I guess. So then there's just this girl that's his roommate that has a major crush on him and stalked him all the way to Japan. And for some reason it's played off as so wholesome, but that's fucking creepy, actually. But of course he's down on his luck and he's like, oh, I quit high jumping, I don't like it anymore. And of course the only thing that motivates him to do it anymore is this girl that stalked him from another continent. And he knows basically right away that she's a girl, but she doesn't know that he knows that she's a girl. So he's there like knowing that it's a girl and just trying to play it cool. He's like, whatever, she probably has her reasons. And she's there just trying really hard to make sure he doesn't find out that it's a guy, which is awkward because of course she has a crush on him partway through the show. Which is also awkward because one of her friends at school, he has a crush on her and he's like, oh my god, am I gay? Because he doesn't know it's a girl. And there's like this really awkward love triangle where like that's all going on. And none of them can be honest with each other because it's so complicated. And then, the worst part is, and this is the part where I realized how the fuck was this made in 2026? So, there's a school doctor. There's a school doctor, Umeda Sensei. And Umeda Sensei knows that she's a girl. And actively helps her stay in school. In the all-boys school. Just as like, you know what? Sure, I know that you're actually a girl and you transferred to the school to stalk this high jumper that turned out to be your roommate. But I'm not going to tell anyone, even though I know and I could get very, very fired and arrested for helping with all of this because I am a responsible adult who knew all along. And his family also knows that it's a girl because they find out at some point and they're just like, oh, we're rooting for you, Mizuki. And I'm just like, what the fuck? there's so many issues with it. There's so many issues. I haven't seen the last episode yet, but I'm assuming it doesn't get any better in that regard. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I saw the drama and read it. It's this, for anyone wondering. It was out last season. It was an absolute disaster. Also, Red Haircuts, I think I forgot to read your super. Digging the new outfit almost got us, like, thank you! But yeah, it's... And the school doctor is also, like, aggressively gay. And he's just, like, talking to this minor about all of his partners. And she's like, oh, your boyfriend? He's like, no, my sexual partner. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's a high schooler, bro. You're the school nurse. That's not okay. It is a live action. There's multiple live action adaptations, but it just got an anime for the first time ever. And then one time, he just randomly runs into her in the school, right? And he's like, oh, hey, how are you and your roommate doing? Are you using protection? And I'm like, bro. The speed to which you would go to jail if you legally knew what was happening and didn't tell the school and, like, kick her out. Like, bro. It's so fucked up. When I watched it last, I think I was like 12 or something. So, like, I didn't really understand a lot of the nuance. I think there's also just straight up a scene where this guy working at a hotel with her, the girl running the hotel is like, oh yeah, he's a predator, but you guys are all boys, so it's fine. I told him not to touch the staff. And I'm like, what? So then, of course, he doesn't find out that she's a girl, but he decides she's pretty enough anyway. So he takes her out and pretends the car's broken down, and whoopsies, turns out he actually is still a predator. And instead of even, like, doing anything about it, they're just like, oh, well, let's wait until morning. She'll come back, probably. And then when he comes back, they're like, yeah, he left. He gets off scot-free. He's like, oh, yeah, he apologized and he quit his job. Bro, no, holy shit. Holy shit! The entire thing, I'm just like, how did this exist and be as popular as it was? It's an absolute disaster watching it in 2026 and realizing, yeah. I feel like, I don't know how normal that would have been back in the 90s. I feel like it's not that abnormal for shoujo, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Boys Over Flowers had a lot of really questionable shit too. It's just, it caught me off guard. I'm kind of was sad at first that the anime never popped off, because I was like, my childhood, why no pop off? But now that I'm rewatching it, I'm like, oh, thank God it didn't pop off. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Yeah. Anyway, I do have to hard cap my streams at 3 hours for now. And I want to do more Nikkei progress tonight as well. So I do have to go. I need to cook some food and stuff. But I hope you guys had a good yap, and I hope you enjoyed the debut. Maybe we'll break out this model for a Nikkei, and maybe we won't. I haven't decided yet. But yeah. I do need to make sure that I still have some food for the next stream, so I'm gonna go and have a full hour break in between. Nikkei is also gonna be capped at 3 hours because I'm still worried about my voice. I'm gonna go sit with a humidifier and inhale some steam in between streams. Yeah. I'm sorry I couldn't prepare more for the debut, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it. Keep in mind, in just 5 days, on the 9th, late at night EST, we're going to be doing the lucky draw to pick all the winners from the spring sale. So you can look forward to that and see if you might have won a Switch 2 or anything exciting if you entered. Please check out my merch as well if you're interested. I gotta use a debut to show it all off. Yeah. I'm gonna go get a bit done. And I don't know if I'm gonna stream yet on Monday or not. I will record a new video essay tonight though if I'm up to it. And have it in. So editing can start and it can be worked on. So hopefully I'll have more, videos and stuff soon regardless. I'm doing my best to get better. Thank you guys for being so patient. Let me draw up my links before my internet dies anyway. Alright. And don't forget, if you buy anything at PlayAsia, you can use code Obake PAM for 6% off. And if you use my link, it does help support the streams a bunch too and show everyone how important I am. I'm gonna go find someone to raid on Twitch and raid my waiting room on YouTube. I'll see you guys soon. We'll yap it for another 30 or so when we start. Actually, to make more progress, maybe we skip the yap because we just had 3 hours of yap. Maybe we'll yap briefly. We'll see how I'm feeling. Wait a second! We never watched Nangong use PV, I don't think. Oh well. Alright. Give me a sec. I gotta find someone on Twitch to read. Oh, kind of. I guess not really the same thing, but I guess a similar type of thing stream we can read. Just give me a sec. Getting a very questionable Old Spice Mario movie advertisement. We're gonna raid Mio Suzune on Twitch. She's not on screen right now, so I can't really show her face. She's doing a rebrand soon and talking about the rebrand. So I'm gonna send you guys to Mio Suzune. And yeah. On YouTube, we'll go to my waiting room for Nikkei.